And I'm very keenly interested because you have wrote such a beautiful, the eloquent speaker you were saying me. I don't know from where did you get my reference. So first of all, I wanted to know that where did you get my reference?
Actually, there's a girl. I hope you heard about her. The ID was Masoom Girl. I don't know, something like
Ah,
that.
yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes. I know her.
yeah. So she told me about you that you are such an impeccable and eloquent speaker, and your English is really good. So I thought, let me have a good conversation with ma'am. So maybe I can improve myself because what I believe, the more you talk with some authentic speaker, someone who
Uh-huh.
has a good command and hold on this language, the
Yes,
better you can learn from them. So
of
this
course.
is what my philosophy. So that's why I always
Okay.
try to talk with those people who are really good in English so that I would have a great opportunity to observe them and to learn something from their side. Yes,
Precisely, precisely, and through that we always, if we are connecting with the person who was extremely good in this language, because this is a platform where we are imparting the knowledge, and simultaneously we are acknowledging the something from our co-learners, isn't it? Right? And we are
it
in the
is
same
indeed.
fraternity. We are in the same fraternity, and we need to empower each other, right?
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just embark the conversation, and I'm keenly interested. I'm all ears to know about yourself.
Yes, ma'am. In fact, I would be more than happy to tell something about myself. And in short, I would say introduction. So, my name is Shiv. I'm from India. Basically, I'm from Uttarakhand, northern part of India. And I'm doing my master in English. And I'm a working professional. Along with that, I'm a YouTuber. I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through online applications and through my own YouTube channel. So this is all from my side. Over to you, ma'am.
Fasten my seatbelt because I have a lot of question in my basket, which I'm going to throw you.
I'm all ears and I'm ready to in order to blast the bombs you are about to throw on me. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay, okay. So, here is my first question. I wanted to ask you that, you are a teacher, right? Isn't it?
Well, I'm not a official teacher. Unofficially, I'm teaching, as I said before, like I'm teaching beginners and intermediate speakers through online application, which I have been using for long. But
Yes.
I haven't done any course like teaching and all because my profession is entirely different from this language, English. But still, yes, I do try to help people who are really inquisitive and keen in order to shape their spoken language to the level as they are expecting from themselves.
Okay, so here's my first question. You have been teaching online, right? Isn't it, right? And
It
you
is.
must have seen that some of the people are very confident and some are very underconfident person, right? So how do you
Mhm.
boost up their confidence that time? How do you tackle that sophisticated word called confidence?
Exactly. Uh, the
Do
very
you
first thing I
follow
would let. Mhm.
do you follow
Yeah,
some
please, please.
strategies? Do you follow some strategies or any method?
The very first thing I would say, ma'am, I wish confident would be a product that I can buy from market, but it is not. I'm not a
Yes.
magician that I can make a magic on someone like, look, see, this is the magic, and you are going to become a confident person. It would not happen with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I would say confidence is something that I would consider as an internal quality.
Okay.
Confidence, confidence, something which is inside you, but you just
Mm-hmm.
need to identify it. You
Mm-hmm.
need to trigger it. You need a spark which can enlighten you and illuminate at the same time that you can
Mm-hmm.
gain that confidence you are seeking for.
Mm-hmm.
And moreover, confidence is directly related to your knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
practice, which you
Yes.
have been doing. For
Okay.
example, if you ask me to talk about AI, I don't have any information about AI. Now, what do you
Mhm.
think? Am I able to speak confidently as I'm speaking right now? I'm
Mhm.
not.
Of course
Why?
not.
Because I
Mhm.
don't have the knowledge of that particular topic which you asked me to talk about. Now,
Mhm.
you created a trap of AI for me. You
Mhm.
made as a situation where I'm feeling very underconfident because
Mhm.
I don't have any idea about AI, and like obviously I have to speak about it, so I don't have a other choice. So same thing happened with co-learners as well. And when they feel underconfident, so I would always try to realize them that confidence is inside you only. You just
Mm-hmm.
need to identify, recognize it, and you have to trigger yourself in order to gain that confidence.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So that's great. So, do you feel? Have you ever encountered underconfident in your personality? Have you ever encountered?
Right now, I'm feeling underconfident because I'm
Why?
new to this application, and this is the
Okay.
very first time interacting with someone on a video call. And
Uh-huh.
there are some other reasons as well. Like I can't even spill the beans about them, which are making me underconfident. Though I've been talking to many co-learners, students, beginners, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
too much confident when it comes to talking with them in a virtual world. But
Uh-huh.
this is something which is new for me, and
Uh-huh.
you can say this is the biggest example where I can find myself very underconfident, but that's
Uh-huh.
totally fine. I'm a kind of person, I'm always try to consider myself as a brave, audacious, and courageous person who's always ready to face the situation as I'm trying to tackle it. Yeah,
Of course, you need to come out from that comfort zone. Comfort zone always kill the talent. You need to come out from that saturated place. You never ever try to portray yourself an underconfident person. If you are feeling like that, I'm a underconfident person, that is my principle and my philosophy, that once you drop your confidence now, you always consider to be a defeated person, always.
true,
So go with the
agreed.
tremendous kind of confidence, and confidence is the best accessory. There is nothing else you need to wear it. It's just the confidence. If you have that confidence, you wear that confidence and believe in yourself, then the world is believe in you.
By hearing you, I must say that you should be a motivational speaker or a public speaker. I don't know what are you doing here on Skype. That's true because your each and every single word is not less than a diamond that I want to store it in my locker so that no one can steal it.
Oh my
Honestly,
goodness, I'm flattered. I'm
and
enchanted. I'm enchanted and I'm flattered. Actually,
you
right.
deserve those words. And moreover, whenever you talk to someone, the way you talk, the way you communicate, can easily be reflected that how much confident you are. And second thing that whenever we are talking to someone, we have to be very nice, and we have to neutralize ourselves according to the person to whom I'm talking, as you are doing right now. I really
Yes, yes.
appreciate it. It's really commendable.
Absolutely. We need to create that conducive environment, that favorable environment, so that the person is sitting in front of us now make comfort, make he make himself calm down, relax, right? A kind
Exactly.
of that conducive environment I'm talking about, and I believe that confidence is something that that it is you can't that you by born you get it, right? That confidence, it is
Agreed.
a skill. It is a skill,
It
right?
is
It is a
indeed.
skill. You need to identify that. You said, earlier in your conversation, we need to identify it, right? We need to recognize it, then hamper it,
Yeah,
right? And
exactly.
you are here not to, you are not living here to to give the validation to others. This is your validation. You need to prove yourself, right? In any profession,
Agreed.
in terms of confidence, if I talk about. Yeah.
Agreed. In fact, whenever I've like talked to someone, and if I find like he is not feeling confident, I
Mhm.
always love to ask him like, what exactly you are thinking in your mind. I can
Mhm.
see that you are not feeling that much confident. Why is it so? So, what I believe, like we all have some fear in our life, and
Mhm.
something we usually face in our day-to-day routine life. So we
Mhm.
need to identify the fear first. For example, if I'm talking to you and I'm not feeling confident, why is it so? Until and unless I don't know the reason behind it, I couldn't treat it well. I couldn't
Mhm.
overcome with it. So,
Mhm.
as when a patient is going to a doctor, and patient will not tell the problem to doctor like this is what I'm facing, And
Mm-hmm.
if doctor is not able to identify his problem, how is going to treat him? So
Mm-hmm.
whenever it comes to talk about confidence, you need to understand the basic mechanism of this particular terminology.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like you need to get the answer of this question, why? Why I'm not that much confident? What's wrong with me? Okay, if I'm speaking English and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
feeling comfortable or I'm not confident, why is it so? It's because I'm a beginner or I'm afraid of making a mistake or I'm afraid of people who are trying to judge me. I'm afraid of people who are going to insult me. What is the reason behind it?
Mm-hmm.
Once you are acquainted with the reason, then what is your duty? Your
Mm-hmm.
duty is to work on that particular reason. You have to
Mm-hmm.
eradicate and mitigate that reason as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And it will not happen in one day. It takes
Mm-hmm.
times because
Of course.
someone rightly said, good things takes times. You have to be keep patience. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be consistent, and you have to inculcate a self-belief system inside you that yes, you can
Mm-hmm.
do it. And sooner or later, you can see a tremendous and impeccable improvement on your own personality that yes, you had that problem of underconfident, but now you seems to be a very, very confident guy.
Of course, indeed. The Rome, there was a saying, there's a saying that Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
Wow,
Rome,
that's great. Yeah,
Rome wasn't built in a day. So you need to keep practice. The only thing is, you need to be very consistent. And consistency is the key of success, right? If I talk about
great.
myself, earlier I was not a confident person, right? I was not. But what I did to gain that confidence, I work on my flaws and finds. Everybody has the rough edges. You need to accept it. You need to laugh at yourself whenever you are committing any mistake. Now, I always believe in that. Keep aside everything. Keep aside everything negativity. Whatever the mistake you are doing, keep everything away, yeah. Right? You need to laugh at yourself. Laugh at yourself. Make yourself calm and composed. What's wrong in that if you are committing a mistake? Right? The more you will make the mistake, the more you will be the one step ahead in this journey, isn't it?
True. It is indeed,
Accept,
undoubtedly.
accept,
Mhm.
accept your flaws and finds, because everybody has rough edges.
Agreed. Uh, Moreover, I don't know what you have experienced in your past years, but in my side, sometimes it's really easy to speak something, as we both are speaking, but that much
Yes,
difficult to implement on ground.
of
We'd
course, of
say,
course.
feel confident, be motivated, be positive, be
Of course.
assertive in nature, don't
Mm,
worry about anything. But I don't know, like what I feel when you are in that particular situation to whom you are guiding, then you would
mhm,
find like, okay, guys, today I can understand the situation of that guy. But
yes.
still, there are always two choices. First,
Mhm,
accept it, take it as a challenge, start chasing it. Or second,
mhm,
be coward, quit, and give up. Now, what will you choose? I would say if you want to get success in your life, if you want to
mhm,
achieve something which you have decided for yourself, if you want to reach on that point where you are looking yourself, you have to fight with your uncomfortable zone. You have to put yourself into that zone where you are not feeling comfortable.
mhm.
And confidence is not something that Rekha ma'am will come to your home and she will give a gift of confidence. Take this gift and you are going to become a confident person. No,
Yes.
it will not happen with anyone. You
Mhm,
have to do your homework, challenge yourself, and try to find out the reason which makes you underconfident. Not in one day, but yes, gradually when you start working on those aspects, definitely
mhm.
you are going to get rid of all these things.
Of course,
And
of course.
in addition to this, that I say we all are human beings. I don't
Mhm.
think so. Like anyone can consider himself as a perfect and specialized in something. No one is there who is
There is
perfect.
there is no definition for perfection. There is only one exist here, that is expertise or expert.
True. And what I found, like, people are mostly expecting that perfectionism. For example, if I'm learning English, I want to speak like a native speaker. Why should I
Mhm.
expecting this kind of unreachable goal, which are even these kind of things don't value in my life? If I want to learn English, I should work on it, but I should learn in such a way that if I am able to communicate with people in English, that's more than enough. Okay. If you are looking for exploration, you want to modify your spoken English, you want to upgrade it, that's something which called cherry on the cake.
Yeah.
But only by crying, by cursing yourself, by getting anxious and nervous about your learning and your journey, will not going to happen anything productive in your life. You have to take charge of your own work, your
Mhm.
own flaws, your strength, and everything. And that's how
Mhm.
you have to work on for your enlightening your life.
Yes, of course, I do believe in that. I believe in that try and cry has a one word difference. Try and cry. If you, that is your choice to whom you want to stick with it, right? Absolutely your choice. If you want to go with the try, that means you are building up your confidence. If you go with the cry, that means you are collapsing your confidence. So depend on you. Choose your way wisely. Choose your approach in the right direction, right? And my dear learner, I would like to share one thing here also. Replace your excuses with the hard work. Replace your laziness with the determination. Then you will see everything fall in your way. You need not to look here and there. You need to work on your personality. You need to look into yourself. What are your gray areas, and you need to hamper it. That is all.
And one thing that I would say, like, no one is going to work for you. Honestly
Uh-huh.
speaking, this world is full of mean and selfless people. People are
Toxic
here
people.
so calculative in nature, and
Yes.
most of them, they are accustomed to judge others. In fact, they themselves are not perfect. They themselves are got failure in their life, but still, by looking at others' success, they can't even tolerate it. And then they started finding the ways that how they can distract them, how they can disturb them. And we people are get disturbed by these kind of people who don't even have any value in our life. What I believe, you don't need to prove yourself in front of anyone.
That's
You know
correct.
better than others who are you, what can you do, or exactly you want in your life. So be yourself, be real, and just believe on your inner soul. Self-belief system is kind of supernatural power that
Mhm.
you can use in order to break any kind of sophisticated and arduous situation in your life so easily. You can make it just like a piece of cake for yourself. But when
Mhm.
once you are going to believe on yourself, you are going to identify the power of right approach. You are going to become a positive and assertive guy. You are going to use your imagination and visualization, which can change the mechanism of your brain, the psychology which you have been thinking
Mhm.
for last few months. And after a period of time, you can see a magical and magnetic change in your life that yes, my life is going to be get thrilled, and I
Mhm.
can feel a massive and numerous change in my
Mhm.
day-to-day activities. So first, identify a goal, like this is my goal. Now
Mhm.
start working on it. Of course, there would be so many impediments and obstacles you have to face on, but
Yes.
at the end of the day, you have to behave like a warrior, a soldier. You have to
Yes.
fight for yourself, for your rights, for everything what you deserve in your life, because no one is going to do it for you. In spite of crying, as you said, try and cry.
Yes.
Just try to fly. Not even try and cry, but just fly. And this is how you can prove yourself in front of others, and you can set an example, a great example for others as well who have been living the same life you are living right now.
Yes, I believe in that. You need not to work for other validation, right? Right. You are here to validate yourself. You are here to give the answer for your personality, not to others. You are not here to please everyone. You need to understand that, right? This is the one point I would like to
Great.
add in here, because we have covered all the points in such a way. It was a, I would say, intriguing conversation with you. Anything?
Before you wrap up the session, I'm very inquisitive and keen to know about the secret behind your fluency. What
My
do you
fluency.
do? What you have done? And everything that you can suggest to a beginner that he can speak like as you. I could consider you as an impeccable and eloquent speaker. So please, if you are
Thank you
comfortable.
so much for, yes, yes, yes. My journey has started 6 months back. Earlier, I was speaking in Hindi. I was speaking Hindi, but at my home,
Good.
yes, I started from the vernacular medium, not from, I started ABCD from sixth standard, from Hindi medium for vernacular. But I never ever played that blame game, never ever played that blame game. People, what people do, they always let down their education, but I never. If I had studied from the government school, I always flaunt it. Right, I studied from government school, I will
Agreed.
flaunt it, because whatever I'm getting right now, all because of my government school. Right. Right, and I would say
Good. Yeah,
I'm
that's right.
privileged. I'm privileged that I got that education from government school. First of all, don't play the blame game. I was also speaking in Hindi
Good.
earlier, but the thing is that I have one added advantage, that at my home there's a conducive luxury of environment of English. My kids, my husband, everybody speak in Hindi. Sorry, English. But I was the only person who speak in Hindi. I feel very comfortable in Hindi. I speak in Hindi always, all the time. But I have given a kind of a alarm to my brain, to my ears. I was observing everything. I was listening everything that time. And everything is set in my brain. Everything is sync in my brain. Everything is set in my subconscious mind. So I need not to put any kind of efforts when I'm speaking to someone. Why? Because is it already restored in my subconscious mind. When I'm delivering my thoughts, when I'm talking to someone, it is automatically coming from my mouth. So this is the power tool, this is a powerful skill that I've given a kind of a alarm. I was listening, I was observing everything. So analyze your skill. First of all, don't amalgamate all skill together. Because if you will amalgamate everything together, you will be paralyzed. You will be in a two state of mind. Identify, recognize your one skill and work on one skill. I'm not a reader person. I'm not into the habit of writing anything, my, journals. No. I'm the person who listen a lot. I'm the person who observe a lot. That's how I improve my language. This is the, secret behind of my fluency.
And it was a really remarkable and phenomenal story I've heard from your side because you have covered a long journey in short period of time, no doubt at all. And
With the secret.
again, I would say there are only few people who can get mastered in this language as you have gotten, honestly.
Mhm.
But I don't know why I'm not believing on your words. As you said, like within 6 months you have covered this journey because it's
Yes,
something which is unbelievable.
you have to
Maybe
believe
you
on
didn't
it.
sleep. You didn't sleep a day and night. You didn't even taken your meal and all. You have left all the work aside. Okay, I'm not here only for this home
No,
stuff or anything. I just want to learn English and all. Have you done this because I'm a
no,
bit
no.
bemused
It
and
is not like
perplexed?
that. Not, it is not like I have a twins baby. I am confined with the responsibility of my house. I have twins baby. I'm living the nuclear family. I have to look after everything. But the thing is that I immerse myself into the English. I engross myself into the English. How? With the right approach, working towards my one skill instead of all amalgamating all together. No, only one skill. Just listen and observe, and repeat after the every conversation. Repeat after the podcast, or whenever I'm listening the podcast, any speeches, I always follow it. Speak out loud. That is my, secret behind it, I would say.
Um, I would say like the way you speak and the way you articulate all your thoughts, it's literally fantabulous and stupendous.
Oh,
And
thank you.
I have been talking to many people, but hardly I can find people like you who are so pragmatic and intellectual in nature, who has a good hold and command on this language. Like you speak English as it's your native language, like that. And second thing, you are not pretending anything. For example, you're not going to stress about your pronunciation. You're not even going to suppress your brain like this is the vocabulary that I have to use. And sentence formation and everything is like in very structured manner and up to the mark. So yeah, I hope those who are watching this video when you are going to upload, I'm
Yes,
damn sure they are going to learn a lot of things from you undoubtedly. And
of course.
moreover, I have
Mhm.
learned so many things from you.